Wednesday for training available online, which is not yet available online.
They said it would be available by January 1st, but probably before.
Probably
That's
not.
what they said.
Probably not. I was just at a meeting last week with it, and they've already said that.
That's what they said.
They don't have it, even started.
For once we are ahead of the game. We will be ready to designate officers, and we will start to have some thought to how to keep hold of some of these records. I think, as I said in my email, I think the big impact to the village is that when we refuse to disclose something for two of the exceptions that are among the more common reasons we have, whenever we deny for those reasons, we have to, before we actually deny it, give notice of intent to deny to the public access counselor. I don't know how often that's going to happen in the village. I think most of our denials have to do with architectural plans and building plans that people look for.
Building plans or outside vendors wanting to know who built new homes or who lives in new homes so they can sell things and that type of stuff.
I'm likely to get denials also, at least based on the previous laws. There might be things that I might have to keep out that I wasn't.
Yeah.
These amendments represent the power necessary. All this is going to do is put another burden on us. Nobody's cheating. I don't know what the purpose of all this is. It's a pain in the neck, to say the least. But that
Yeah, there
I'm glad you said that.
was a police group
I'm
there
so
that was
glad you
not,
said that.
I'm sorry, what?
there was a police
I know.
group there that was not very pleased.
Yeah, everything was working. I mean, it's not
Well, and a couple people had said, so where's the funding in the act? I don't see where the funding is.
It's
It's in your pocket.
I know.
Another one. Okay. Okay, the next item in that category is the tax levy, and hopefully everybody has received their copy of that. If you have not, for what it's worth, the tax levy consists of the appropriations ordinance for this year, and that is put in verbatim without any changes. It's got to be copied as it was submitted in the as an appropriations ordinance, and the board back in March approved the appropriations ordinance. The other item that makes up the tax levy is the police budget, which this board approved, I believe, at the last meeting in its entirety, and that comprises the balance. The third and most important part is the amount to be levied, and that is calculated as combined total of our taxes less back down in order to meet the ordinance without, so we can get by without a public hearing, etc. And Bruce, I think that figure is 435 something.
Well, 5% requirement.
Right. We're back
We
down
didn't-
to that. So it did not go to 5%.
Did not go to 5%, so no hearing is required. There's a home rule municipality, there is no tax.
We are, I mean, again, just for our audience, we now get a calculation, just starting last spring, we get a calculation from Lake County that they provide to us as a courtesy, telling us they provide it to all the non-home rule communities, telling them what their capped taxes are going to be. But they provided a similar calculation for us for informational purposes only. And we've been able to see that we're basically, although we've been doing our own calculation for the last 2 years, we're basically in line with what we would have done as a capped community, community subject to tax caps. And in fact, I think we're actually a little under what we could be as a capped community. So, as a home rule community and not being subject to tax caps, we could set the police levy at any number that we chose. Whatever number we chose, that's what Lake County would extend. I discussed this with Trustee Swadek and with the mayor, and the decision was to just very modestly bring up the requested police levy amount to about the capped amount. I don't know if it's a couple of thousand under, or it's right right in that vicinity. But it's a very small percentage increase. The actual percentage increase that cap communities are going to get is very small. Is a percentage based on CPI. I think the CPI has been almost negative this year. Very, very, very low. So basically, if you wanted to skip through all the appropriation ordinance verbiage, as Bill just pointed out, the only number that matters in the whole ordinance is the ones that are off to the very far right. Everything else was from the prior appropriation. The far right is the actual levy amount. You'll see we're levying $435,000 for the police, and then we levy a few additional amounts for the special service areas. $6,000 in, this is for the Duffy Road Special Service Area. We levy $12,000 for Russell Storm Sewer. This is the area where we have the storm sewer detention facility. What are the streets up there?
Detention up behind Rolling
Woods.
Up there. These are amounts we've been levying the same amount annually now for probably 4 or 5 years. We use the money in the account to defray the expenses of maintaining those facilities. There's a road maintenance special service area for Hiawatha Woods, for Cherrywood Road, and those amounts are also laid out in the tax levy ordinance. Anybody looking for a waiver of first reading?
Yeah. Anybody waivers for waiving first reading?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Abstain.
Any opposed? Okay.
Move for second reading and adoption.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Abstain.
Any opposed?
Abstain.
I think you want a roll call on the second reading and adoption for tax
This is
levy.
an ordinance, so you're going to have to have a roll call.
I was just getting to that. Okay, let's start with a roll call. And finish with a roll call.
Trustee Gratter.
Aye.
Trustee Haber. Aye. Trustee Kunz.
Aye.
Trustee Masters. Aye. Trustee Spotting.
Aye.
Trustee Chamberlain.
Abstain.
Just for the purposes of the minutes, the ordinance specifically provides publication. Publication in pamphlet form. Okay, the number is 09-12-26.
And Michael, according to you, we have to get this certified copy off to the county clerks. There's some things we have to do to make sure it gets.
Okay, please help me with that. Now, this would not go to Sterling. This.
No, no.
Get a number.
26.
Oh, I'm sorry.
09-12-26.
Sorry about that, I didn't get it.
I gave it back. Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
If you don't have yours, I'll get it home. Jeff, I want you to see it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, standing committee reports, Cheryl?
I was at an NSSRA meeting today, and they are financially in good shape. I also wanted to let people know, with respect to the consideration of Phase 1 engineering for the bike path, Leslie Reichenbach and I have been communicating with all those residents along Deerfield Road, on the south side where we're talking about putting the bike path, and what we, interestingly,
In what capacity?
say that,
In what capacity are you communicating?
what do you mean?
As a trustee, or are you communicating as part of some bike path organization?
As a trustee. And Leslie has been communicating with people also, but in a completely neutral capacity. We've been contacting people, basically just to say, don't know if you saw the Village Voice article. The board will be discussing a bike path along Deerfield Road. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns,